What's up, gamers and gamers? It's December, and you know what that means. Christmas music, our favorite. Ooh, all those festive tunes and all this and that and blah blah. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas music, mostly on account of it's all the same thing over and over again. And then there's just infinite covers. It's too much, man. Not all Christmas music is bad, don't get me wrong. Some are worse than others, as we will be discussing in this video, obviously. But let's get into it, yeah? I picked possibly the greatest cursor for this. I have the Sprite Cranberry. You guys remember the Sprite Cranberry memes?
Want a Sprite Cranberry?
With these custom cursors that I use on this, they'll have the main one, and then if you want to click on something, it'll have something slightly different. So the main one is obviously the Sprite Cranberry bottle. But then on the one where you have to click on things, it's the LeBron James from commercial. But yeah, this is the tier list we're looking at. Christmas songs tier list. And the categories which I have not changed or edited because I didn't feel like it. We have at the top, we've got Certified Hood Classic. Then we've got Put On Your Christmas Party Playlist. Wouldn't mind hearing it at the mall. Can only listen to once on the radio. Actually a song for the Antichrist. And so here are all the songs we've got. This tier list just so kindly had all the song titles, not album covers, because I wouldn't have figured it out really. All the songs are listed nice and clear so we can jump into it as quickly as possible. So first we've got A Charlie Brown Christmas, all of the songs. I can't really think of how they go, but it's Charlie Brown, so it can't be that bad. We're going on Put On Your Christmas Playlist. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Unpopular opinion, maybe. I fucking hate this song so much. This is the worst Christmas song. This is the worst Christmas song. Absolutely awful. A Wonderful Christmas Time. I think I know which one that is. Like, wonderful Christmas time. I hope that's what it is. That one, I'm gonna put it, Wouldn't Mind Hearing at the Mall. Baby It's Cold Outside. I've never actually heard that song. I don't think I've heard like little bits of the song, but not in its entirety. So I'm just gonna stick it here, I guess. Can only listen to once on the radio. Carol of the Bells. Now, we have to be specific. Because if it's the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version, Certified Hood Classic. That's my favorite Christmas song. It has to be the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version because, obviously. Feliz Navidad, Certified Hood Classic. That's another one of my favorites. Very, very good one. Very nostalgic. Frosty the Snowman. You can't go wrong with the classics. I can't really think of how it goes all that well. Put it on the Christmas party playlist. Mm-hmm. Frozen, like the movie. What? I assume they don't mean obviously the Frozen soundtrack from the movie Frozen, but what song is Frozen? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look into this. Alright, I tried looking for it, for Frozen, but the only thing that's showing up are songs from Frozen, so I don't really know what to do with this. I just made a 6th tier. I'll just put with the songs I don't know. So that's gonna go in the unknown tier. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. You know what? I guess we can put that one in Certified Hood Classic. Reminds me of me being a silly kid. I just used to keep saying the chorus over and over again. Then at the end, like, but as of me and Grandpa, we believe that Grandma got run over, and then just keep looping over and over. Hallelujah. I may have gone to Catholic school for most of my life, but I don't really know which song that's supposed to be. Happy Christmas, War is Over. Looks like I'll have to give that one a listen. Give me a second.
12 seconds later.
I didn't know that's what that song was called. So now we know. I have in fact heard it before, I just didn't know what it was called. We'll go that Wouldn't Mind Hearing at the Mall. It's alright. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I can't think of how that one went. Give me a second. Yeah, I've never heard this one before. So I'm gonna put in the question mark. Hot chocolate. If that's what I think it is, one of my sisters had to sing that for a little choir thing. That's what I'll think of with this song, so it's not as bad as All I Want for Christmas Is You, but she did have to sing that over and over and over and over again, so I still don't know if what I'm thinking is what this song is supposed to be. So In the Bleak Midwinter, never heard of it. I don't even want to bother listening. This video is going to take forever if I listen to every single song I've ever heard on here. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Well, what am I hearing at the mall? It's the most wonderful time of the year. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. No. Jingle Bell Rock. No. No. Let It Snow. I had to think of how it went in my head. Little Saint Nick. I'm not 100% about that one. Mary, Did You Know? What am I hearing at the mall? Although I don't imagine them playing religious Christmas songs at most malls. They'd probably go for the secular ones. But oh well. Michael Bublé, Just Him. Christmas party playlist. Got some good Christmas tunes, yeah. The Nutcracker Suite. I absolutely never heard this one. Pentatonix Christmas albums. I might have heard these ones. I don't really remember, but I'm sure they were good. The Christmas playlist. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. I only listened to one song right now. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. A classic, but it's okay. Santa Baby. No. Santa Claus Is Coming to Town. I don't know. I'll come back to it. Silver Bells. It's okay. It's a bit of a snoozer. What am I hearing at the mall? Sleigh Ride. Ooh, I like that one. Mostly the instrumental one, because I don't actually know the words to this one. I don't really know the words to Sleigh Ride. I know the music. Chipmunks. Oh, no. The Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. I've never heard that one, but the only reason I know that is just sometimes my dad would just say, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. He'd just say that for whatever reason, I don't know. So I guess can only listen to once on the radio. The Polar Express. Isn't that a movie? I didn't know there was a song for it. Underneath the Tree. I have the vaguest idea of what song that is. I think I know what it is, but I don't really know. You can only listen to once on the radio. I can't think of how it goes. I'm sure if I knew how it went, it'd probably go here. White Christmas. What am I hearing at the mall? Winter Wonderland. I can only listen to once on the radio. You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Good one. And then Santa Claus Is Coming to Town. I can only think of the Jackson 5 version. I'm sure there are other versions. See, that's the problem with Christmas songs, is there could be one good version and then the rest are all garbage. One of these two. I'm gonna go through here. Alright, that should be good for this. So we've completed our tier list. That was pretty fast, I hope. Let's read through it, shall we? So at the top of our tier list, at the Certified Hood Classics, we got Carol of the Bells, Feliz Navidad, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, Sleigh Ride, and You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Put it on your Christmas party playlist. We got A Charlie Brown Christmas, Frosty the Snowman, Let It Snow, Michael Bublé, and Pentatonic's Christmas albums. Then Wouldn't Mind Hearing at the Mall, we got A Wonderful Christmas Time, Happy Christmas, War is Over, It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, Mary Did You Know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Silver Bells, White Christmas, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Can Only Listen to Once on the Radio, we got Baby It's Cold Outside, Hot Chocolate, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, The Christmas Song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, Underneath the Tree, and Winter Wonderland. And then, actually a song for the Antichrist, we have All I Want for Christmas Is You, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, Jingle Bell Rock, Last Christmas, Santa Baby, and the Chipmunk song, Christmas Don't Be Late. The Christmas songs I hate the most are the ones that are romantic. I don't understand that. It might be on account of something else. Even when I was younger, I was like, why are there so many Christmas songs about romance? What's so good about it? I don't know, it just flew over my young mind, and still flies over my mind today. I don't understand the appeal, man. But by far the worst romantic Christmas song is All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Hence why it's all the way down here in the Antichrist category. Along with Last Christmas. That's, if All I Want for Christmas Is You is the absolute bottom of the barrel, then Last Christmas is right above it. Those two are my least favorites. And then going back up to the top, just to end, positively, Carol of the Bells, specifically the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version, at the tippy top. Good stuff. Good soup. Then I think under that, I'd go Sleigh Ride, maybe? Yeah, Sleigh Ride. Specifically the instrumental versions. Mostly because I don't know the words. Oh, and an honorable mention I'd like to hypothetically put on this. They didn't have it in these categories, obviously, but there's this one Christmas song I like called, it's like the Hawaiian Christmas song, Mele Kalikimaka. I'd probably put it up here in this top category. I was a little bummed that this one didn't have it, but of all the Christmas song tier lists I could find, this one was the most straightforward, I guess. The rest of them, a bunch of other ones, they'd have like album covers for specific covers, which I haven't heard. It's just this one was the easiest one to do. All the titles were right there. They're alphabetized. It was all straightforward. So that's why I went with this one, even though it didn't have Mele Kalikimaka on it. That's all we got for today. We've got our Christmas song tier list all filled out. Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, whatever you say. Happy holidays. And have a Sprite cranberry. I'm kidding, they don't make those anymore.